morning, everyone. Say good morning. Good morning, world. Hello, welcome back to another vlog. Today I'm going to be doing some thrifting for the first time in a million years. Hey, do you want to come with me? Well, you can't. Yeah, I'm going to be going to the charity shops. I do need to go into town to get some bits from Superdrug anyway, like toothpaste and boring stuff like that. So I know non-essential shops are opened, but this is actually an essential trip that I'm also tagging on some charity shop shopping to at the same time, because it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. And yeah, I thought I'd take you along with me, do a little come thrift with me. Well, it's a charity shop. I don't know if charity shops count as thrifts. What do you think? Hey? Doesn't care one bit. Don't care one bit. But anyway, let's get cracking. I'm going to walk there now and see what we can find. Do you like my jumper, by the way? This is my brother's. I've liberated it from him. I never usually wear sweatshirts, but I just think this one is really, the motif. This is like embroidered detail. I think it's very pretty. So let's go. I feel like such a mum running errands. Semi-successful haul, I would say. I mean, it wasn't as relaxing as I remember charity shop shopping being, because obviously got to be on red alert, make sure you're social distancing, make sure that you're, disinfecting your hands every few minutes, which is all well and good, but it's not, so it wasn't super duper relaxing. It was semi-successful. I'm going to show you the bits I got, starting with this jumper. It's this like cable knit pale blue jumper with this crinkle collar, like frilled collar, and the sleeves are kind of like bell sleeves, not bell sleeves, just like kind of like the hems are the, what am I saying? I've just eaten a really big roast dinner and the potatoes are sat in my tummy. Oh, they were so good, but oh my god, I ate so many. So now I feel a little bit like, what are words? But the sleeves are kind of frilly at the end, let's say. You can just see how they are, and you can also see they're a little bit long. I would say for someone of my arm length, this jumper is maybe like a little bit too big, a little bit too long, but I mean, I really like it, and I love pale blue. I love pale blue with all my heart. I think it's such a nice springtime colour, and I do really like this. It's super duper warm, it's not itchy, and I've got sensitive skin, so jumpers can be really easily itchy on me, even if they don't feel itchy to the touch. When they sort of touch this part of me, this is a sensitive area, let me tell you that for free. So yeah, I do really like this. I just feel, what do you guys think? Do you think the sleeves are a little bit too long? I think it maybe depends how I wear it, because it could be kind of like a statement thing, but it could also not be. I also bought these jeans, which you can't really see, but they're like these dark wash denim jeans, and they're a good length on me. I got them in a 28 reg. I had no choice. There was no like petite option, but they are a good length on me considering I'm 5'3". I might actually be 5'4" now, because I haven't measured myself in a while, and I'm hoping that I've grown. They were quite expensive. They were £15, which is quite a lot for a charity shop, and they're actually skin. They say on the label skinny jean, but as you can see, they're not super skin tight, because they've got a bit of stretch in them, because they are from Gap, but Gap curvy. Now I know I'm not the most curvilicious person in the world, but I do have pretty thick thighs. Not even thick thighs, just like chunkier thighs for my height, which jeans need to, take into account. And a lot of jeans don't have a lot of stretch to them. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you may not know, but I have been on a quest for the perfect pair of jeans. Are these the perfect pair of jeans? No, but they do have a bit of stretch to them, which is what I was looking for. And I really like the dark denim wash. I just don't think they do a lot for my booty. They don't lift, they don't shape, they don't sculpt. They're just kind of there, Next up, I picked up this sweater vest, which I've been wanting to get one for a while, because I've seen, I know they're in fashion at the moment, the more sort of like chunky cable knit sweater vests. I love the look of them on other people, but I feel like those kind of sweater vests might make me look a little bit stumpy because my torso is a bit shorter. I think they really suit taller people, or kind of more, what's the word, long-limbed people maybe. But I saw this one, and it does look a little bit lumpy with this big oversized blouse on underneath. But I thought, because it's a little bit more fitted, it's got this mock neck and these frill sleeves, that layering a blouse underneath, I feel like it looks quite cool, because it almost makes the sleeves look more sort of ballooned, Not sure if the colour blocking works, the fact that it's a white blouse, a black top, navy jeans and brown belt, but I'm gonna have to look up some outfit inspo on Pinterest to see how people are piecing these together, because I think it's really cool. Makes me feel quite put together actually. So I really like this, and this was £8 and very soft. Another knit piece I picked up for £8 is this Autograph, which is an M&S brand cardi, and it's so soft. I feel like it might be cashmere, maybe a cashmere blend. Let's have a look. What does it say? 100% cashmere for £8. Whoa! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now this blouse might be a bit too big to wear. Yeah, let me take the blouse off. One sec. This kind of cardi makes me feel like Miss Honey from Matilda. Do you know what I mean? It's very much got a primary school teacher vibe to it. Maybe because my school uniform in primary school was, in my second primary school, was this colour. And I get mad about it. I like it. I think it's really cute. I feel like I tried to do it tucked into jeans and it was just a little bit too deep of a V-neck. So you would have to wear a top underneath it. And I was thinking I could just tuck it into jeans. But I think it's really nice. 100% cashmere. It's kind of like 3/4 length sleeves. I've got it caught up a little bit, which is kind of annoying. Like I like to obviously layer things up. And you know when you're putting on a jacket on top of a cardi that's 3/4 lengths and it gets all caught up and it gets all bunched up in your sleeve and you're like, oh god, it just feels so wrong. It's such a pet peeve of mine, such a small thing. But anyway, I wish it was full length, but I think it's quite nice for like a summery springtime option. I think it's really pretty and really nice quality, and for £8 can't complain at all. Next up, I got this blouse, which I'm just trying to figure out. It's a button-up blouse with this really beautiful floral print with a tie, originally from Topshop, and it was £5.50. I don't know if I said that, but it's £5.50, which I think is pretty darn good for a blouse. I feel like some brands of charity shops may try and sell something like this for a good 20 quid, so I think £5.50 was jolly darn good. And I like this kind of wrap detail, but I feel like you could also just undo it, button it all the way up to the bottom, and then tuck in your little tail, and you've got a nice summery springtime blouse. And I really love this print. It's got these orangey flowers on it. It smells really, really nice. Like whoever owned this before me either has really nice perfume or really nice like laundry detergent. So that's that. But I really, really like this. I think it's so pretty. And I did pick up another one. I picked up a Eastex blouse that looked like this. Well, quite similar, and it had like a similar sort of peachy pattern on it, which I really, really liked, but it was quite a washed out kind of print, and like I felt like against my complexion it would make me look quite washed out, whereas this is springtime and bright, but it's almost like a muted bright, if that makes sense. It's very pretty. I think it's £5.50 well spent, if I do say so myself. I feel like this is the creme de la creme of this thrift haul. This is a beautiful dress. It's originally from Hobbs, which is a really quite like fancy mumsy kind of brand, but I feel like it's got this cool kind of like almost Keira Knightley and Atonement kind of vibes. Like the shape of it, I know her one had like spaghetti straps, it was beautiful, but the shape of it, the kind of deep plunging v-neck, this kind of wrap tie, it makes me feel like the that emoji that's like salsa dancing. It's beautiful, and it is probably a midi dress, but on me it's a maxi. I feel like for a dinner party or like as a wedding guest, this is the perfect. I'm not going to any weddings anytime soon, but if I ever get invited to one, then I'll be wearing something like this. I feel like I almost there's this dress that I really, really love from New Girl. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd episode, and she's wearing this really nice dress. It's got this kind of like wrap tie. It does have completely different sleeves, but it's got this kind of look to it, almost like Reformation vibes. I think it's beautiful, and it was only £15. I reckon first hand this would have been close to £100, so I'm super duper chuffed with this. I mean, you could wear something like this to prom, couldn't you? My prom is been and done. Actually, the first prom dress, we had a prom and a senior ball, but the first prom dress I wore was kind of similar to this. I wore one that was green, kind of, yeah, the top was very similar, but it was all the way down to the floor. It was from Monsoon. Strange choice, but I feel like it looked quite nice much nicer than my year 13 dress. Much nicer. Oh boy, I don't want to talk about it. So I picked up this bikini. I'm not gonna try a bikini on my YouTube channel because I just don't want to do that right this second because I've eaten a lot of roast potatoes. I just don't feel like it, to be honest, but the top fits, take it from me. Oh, scandalous. Oh, nipple. Oh, feeling a bit nippy, but yeah, it fits. I tried the bottoms on as well. They fit. They had the security thing across the vulva area, shall we say, and it's, yeah, it's quite a high-waisted number, originally from Nasty Girl, which is not a brand I choose to shop with, but I did think sustainable bikinis firsthand are so expensive, and I 100% appreciate why they're expensive, but they're such a small piece of cloth that I saw this one secondhand. I think it was, how much was it? I've still got the label on it. It's still got the original Nasty Girl label. Nasty Girl. For the set, it was £6.50. Wow. What a Billy bargain. It probably cost about that first hand because Nasty Girl really do churn out garments, but that's not what this video is about. But yeah, I really like the yellow actually. It's like this mustard yellow bikini and it fits like a glove. So yeah, that's that. I thought I'd chuck in a couple of things I picked up from Depop recently as well. So I got this bird sweater, which has got these beautiful embroidered birds on it. And it is originally Zara, but I got it on Depop. And I think it's so cute. I've worn it in a YouTube video. I've worn it in an IGTV. I've worn it on my Instagram feed. And I just cannot get enough of it. I think it's the most beautiful. It's the perfect springtime piece. You know, when it's kind of maybe a little bit chilly, you want your torso to be warm because it's like the tiniest little bit chilly when the wind blows, but it's warm enough to have kind of like bare arms. It's such a warm knit. Obviously it was originally Zara, but I do remember back in the day I really did used to gravitate towards Zara designs. Zara is super duper unsustainable, don't get me wrong, but I would say out of all the high street brands, obviously Topshop was a big one, but Zara, I had a bit of a love affair with Zara. Very expensive. And this was, I think it was about £30, but I just think it's so cute, the little birds all over it. And I love the kind of puff sleeve design. It's really nice and it's not too chunky, so you can actually tuck it into jeans without feeling like, even with roast potatoes in your tummy, I feel like I can breathe a little bit. I mean, high-waisted jeans are always a little bit of a pain. Once you've had a meal, it's like, okay. But yeah, I love the jumper. And then the second thing I got recently on Depop was this cord. Well, I found the top and then I found the matching cardigan, and originally from Zara, but oh my goodness, how cute is this? I used to love Zara designs. Like I say, they are really unsustainable, but in terms of like the high street brands, I feel like Zara would take vintage designs or like vintage patterns. Like, doesn't this remind you of like a 70s kind of wallpaper or curtains or some kind of like retro print? And the shape of the cardi, the fact that it's got a collar, I feel like they do take vintage styles and kind of rework them in a certain way that I do love. I don't actually know what season this is. I don't know how old it is. Obviously I'm not suggesting shopping from Zara firsthand, but I just how lucky to find the cardi and the original top. So this top is like a little strap top with spaghetti straps and this kind of like piping around the outside, and then the cardi, super duper warm, not itchy. Yes. My skin is so sensitive, so when I order something off Depop, I always ask the seller, like, what's the material made of? Is it itchy? Do you have sensitive skin? Like, I give them a million different questions. I'm that annoying person on Depop, like, with the suit someone with sensitive skin, how sensitive is your skin? Would you say super sensitive skin would work? Like, oh yeah, all those questions are coming from me. But yeah, I'm so chuffed that this is very warm, very springtime appropriate. And that is it. That is the last little pieces I picked up, or two pieces that I picked up from secondhand or from Depop or from charity shops. I really hope this video was interesting. Let me know if you found any good finds lately. Let me know on Instagram, follow me on Insta if you want to, and tag me if you ever find any really good vintage finds. Let me know. I've recently had an obsession with lettuce bowls, like vintage bowls that are in the shape of lettuce leaves, and I've had a couple of people tagging me in them, and every time I think I'm jealous, like I want that, but they're either in America or they're like really far up north, and I just think one of these days I'm going to go into a charity shop and I'm going to find a lettuce bowl. That's what's on my list anyway. So if you found any good vintage finds or secondhand finds, please do let me know, because I love to have a nosy. And yes, please do subscribe if you want to see some more from me, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. Bye.